Uh, Good evening, all. The previous chapter we discussed about the tables. So in these tables we having inner tables. So in this chapter, so we have learned inner tables. So here, how do you create the inner tables? Inner tables. How can you take the inner tables in the HTML? So look at this one. Inner tables. Inner table means table within the table. I just open this MS Paint here. Uh, Click on this MS Paint. So we have MS Paint here. So look at this one. So here I'm just draw. So I just draw table here. So this is a table. This is a table, right? So in this table having the TR and TD itself. Look at this one. In the TD, inside of TD, we can take the inner tables. So note this point. So inside of TD only, we can take the inner table. So like this, we can create inner table. See? So how can you create like this? How can you create this using in HTML? So we just open this Visual Studio. So here, I'm just created new program. So just create a new program here. So I can save it inner.html, inner tables dot html. Now we just save this inner tables dot html. So here, I just created a new program here for this program. So this one we don't want. So we just commented this one. So look at this one. So here we just write inner table, inner tables here. Now for this inner tables, so for this inner table, so you know how to create a table, right? So here we just created a table. So we just created the table here. So here after, so I just take the heading. So for this heading, we just give. So here we take the h1. So inside of h1, we can take the inner table. Inner, inner, inner table. So for this inner table, we take table here. For this table, for this table, we can write the border equal to, you can write 1 here. So after that, we can give the width and height. We can set the width and height attribute for this table. So here I'm taking the width 500 pixels. So I'm taking the height here. Height, I'm taking I'm taking 500 pixels. So here first we can create the table. So after that, so here we can create the TRs. Inside of TRs, we can type the table data. Now we can run this one on the browser. If you run this one on the browser, look at this one. So they're having the table here. How do you create the inner table? Look at this one. I told you that inner table will be created inside of TD. See, look at this one. I just copy this table. See, I'm just copying this table and pasted inside of TD. See, look at this one. I'll just put it in the comments. So how do you create this inner tables means? Look at this one. So inside of TD, so here we can take inner table. So here we just give the table itself. Look at this one. We just create the inner table here. Now you can refresh this one on the browser. Just refresh this. See, look at this one. They're having the inner tables here. Look at this one inside of. So if you want to see this inner table, so here I'm just giving the height and width as same as parent table here. So we just reduce this height and width for this. I'm just giving the 300 pixels, and we can give this 300 pixels here. So we just give the 300 pixels. Now you can run this one on the browser. We run this one on the browser. Look at this one. So they're having the inner table. So like this, we can create the inner tables, the HTML. So here, see, not only this one. So here I'm just taking, just to undo this one. So look at this one. Here is the table, right? For this table, I'm just selecting this one. So here I'm just taking the rectangle. Look at this one. So for this rectangle, just drag this here. Now we just created two rows here. tier and tier. First row, second row. For this first row, so I'm taking the line here. Look at this one. So I'm taking the line and we can drag this. Now just create this table. Using this table, we can create this one. Look at this one. First TD having. So here I'm taking the line. So here I'm changing this one. So look at this one. Just drag this. Drag this. Look at this one. So here we just drag this one. So after that, I take one more here. So I take one more here. Look at this one. This table, this table having two TRs and first TR having the two TDs. So here we having the two TDs. In the first TD, again we take the inner table. Inner table they're having the three TRs and each TR having the TD itself. How do you create this inner table? Look at this one, not only this one. See, look at this one. I'm just taking one more. So here I'm selecting this one. See, look at this one. I'm just selecting this. See, I'm just selecting this one. So look at this one. So you know how to create this one, like call span. So spanning of table here. Now, so here in the third 3D, so I'm taking red color. So here, look at this one. I'm just draw this one. I'm just draw this one. Here, I take this one. So I take this one. Now look at this one. This having. See, I'm just selecting this one. So here, I'm having like this. So how do you take this one on the table? Look at this one. I need to design this one using the tables here. So here, the table having two rows, right? So table having the two rows. First, I need to develop the two rows here. I'll open this Visual Studio. So here, so I just removing this one. I just remove this one. We don't want this one. So we just remove this one. So we are having the table, right? So we are having the table like 500, 500. So here the table having the two TRs. The table having the two TRs. So first I'm taking the TD here. So I'm taking the TD. Now we just copy this TD. Just copy this one and paste it here. Just paste it here. Now, now we can run this one on the browser. So look at this one. We run this one on the browser. Look at this one. We just created. So open this paint here. So we just created two rows. So after that, so here each row having the two TDs, right? So here this row having only one TD, right? One TD and one TD. So here we need to take one more TD here. So I'm taking one more TD. So here we're taking one more TD. Now we can run this one on the browser. So we just take one more TD here. And if you run this one on the browser, look at this one. I just refresh this one. So applying. So here, look at this one. So we did a mistake here. Like we can take in the TRs. The TR, the TR, we can take the TDs. See, now we can refresh this one. See, there you get table here. So like this, we can create the table. Look at this one. We just created this table. After that, coming to this TD. This TD is having again inner table, and inner table they're having the three TRs. So how do you create this one? So this is the first TD, right? And open this Visual Studio. So in this is the first TD. So here I'm just put it in the command. This is the first TD. First TD here. For this first TD, we need to create the inner table here. So here inner table. Inner table here. Now just put it in the comments here. In this inner table, I'm taking the table here. Table. So for this table, we need to write border equal to 1 here. We need to take border equal to 1. After that, we just write a width and height. Look at this one. The width and height attributes plays important role in the inner tables. Why? Because it will occupy the full width of TD. Like if you give 100%, 100%. So it will take the inner table, will occupy the full space in the TD itself. So we just give 100%. Why? Because we need to occupy the full space in the TD. So here I'm taking the width 100%, height 100% here. Now we just take here. So we just take the TR having there are three. The first TD having three TRs, right? So first TR having three TD. Sorry, first inner table having three TRs. So we just copy this TR and take. I'm taking one more TR and having one more TR like this. So we just created the three TRs, like three rows. So if you run this one on the browser, if you look at this one, we just created this one. Now you can open this MS Paint here. Now the first part is completed. So if you see this one, so we just drag this one here. So look at this one, just drag. So look at this one. First we can complete this one. So first table is completed. Next go for this second TD. This is a second TD, right? For this second TD, so we can here they taken the inner table. Inner table, the table having two rows, and each row having, so first row having only one TD, and next row having the two TDs here. So we need to span these columns across the two TDs. So we use col span. So here we can use the col span to spanning two columns. So I just open this Visual Studio. So where is the second TD here? So here, so this is the second TD, right? So we just take the here comment second TD. Just take the comment second TD here. Now for the second TD, we need to write in a table 2. So here I just put the comments. So I'm taking that. So this is the inner table 2. Inner table 2. So here I'm taking inner table 2 here. Now in this inner table, we just created in this inner TD, we just create the table here. So I'm taking the table, and I'm taking border equal to 1. So here I'm just taking inner table. I'm putting the border as 1 here. Now we need to give the height and width for this one. So we need to occupy this TD as a full width for the full width. So here we need to mention height and width here. So here we just mention a width equal to 100%. So width equal to 100% and height equal to 100%. Height equal to 100%. In this table, so we need to write tr. So here, look at this MS Paint here. So they're having the two TRs, right? So we just create the two TRs here. So here, the TR, so inside of TR, we have table data, right? So I'm just taking the table data. So we just created the two TRs here. So I'm creating TR. So inside of I'm taking the TDs here. Now we just run this one on the browser. You look at this one. We run this one on the browser. So they're having two TRs. So here, look at this one, MS Paint. So if you go to for this paint here, for this paint having here, having this second TR having the two TDs. So for this two TDs, so here I'm just taking the one more TD here. I just copy this TD. Now we can run this one on the browser. So if you refresh this on the browser, look at this one. They're having, so here they're having gap here to span across this one. So we use col span. So here I'm just using col span for this first TR. So here in the TD we can write col span 2 here. Now we can run this one on the browser. So look at this one. If you run this one on the browser, look at this one. They're having, look at it. They're having like this. Next, go to this third 3D. So they're having upwards. Just copy this table. So here I'm just copy this inner table. Just copy this inner table and paste it in the third TD. So this is a third TD. So here we just put it in the comment third inner table. third inner table is here. Now we just wanna paste, we just paste the table here. Look at this one, we can change this order. So this tr is there, right? I'm just cut this tr and pasted above this tr. So here just pasted above the tr. Why? Because so here look at this paint here. So this is the reverse order. So we just reverse this order here. Now you can refresh this one on the browser. Just refresh this one. Look at this one. They're having like this. Next, go to this paint here. They're having, look at this one. They're having only one tr. They're having the three trs here. We just create a table. So here we just create a table for this. So why do we take the fourth inner table instead of td? So here we just put in the comments. So this is a fourth inner table. Fourth inner table here. For this fourth inner table, so here we take, so here we take so here we take table here. We just pasted this table. Sorry, we just pasted this table. So we just copy this table here. Just copy this table and pasted instead of td. We just pasted instead of td here. Now we just remove this one. We don't want this one. So here they're having the only one tr and they're having three td. Now we can refresh on this browser. Okay, there you get inner table. Like this, we can create the inner tables, the HTML. So like this, we also create calendar. So we can also create the calendar using this table tag. So here, how can you create the calendar? Now I'll just create the calendar here. So for this calendar, so here we just created the calendar here. For creating the calendar, look at this one. So I just remove this one. Just remove this one also. So just I can draw this rectangle here. We can draw this rectangle. So here I just zoom this one. So we can increase this one. Look at this one. This is a table here. This is a table here. So for this table, so for this table, so we have New Year in the 2020 is Wednesday, right? So here, but the calendar is look like. So here I'm taking a green thing. See, look at this one. So I'm divided into three here. Look at this one. I'm just divided into three here. See, I'm taking now. So here, see, look at this one. Just one, and we can same. We can take one more thing, and here also just take this one, and we take this one. You look at this one. This is January, February, March, April, May, June. So like this we having, like this we having. So here, so look at this one. So calendar is like this. So I'm just, we can design this calendar. Okay, we can design this calendar in HTML. So we can design this calendar in HTML. So we need to design this calendar HTML. We just take, so here we just take new program. So I'm taking a new program here. So I'll just save it calendar.html. Calendar calendar.html. Now for this calendar, so here I'm taking the new program. So we don't want this one. Just put it in the comments. So here we can write the comment. You can write the title here. So we just take the calendar. Just take the calendar here. Now, so here I'm taking the H1. So here I'm taking the calendar 2020. Now for this one, so here I just give. So here I will just give for this H1. So first we can create the calendar. After that we can give the styles for this one. So here for creating a calendar, look at this one. That look at this paint here. They're having big table. So inside of table they're having three like this. So here for creating a calendar is very easy. First I need to create the outer table here. So here I'm taking the outer table. So this is the outer table. Outer table here. So I'm taking the outer table. So for this outer table, so here just we can write the table tag. So here I'm writing the table tag. Now in the table tag, so I just take the width. I just take the width as, so width I take 100%. Now I take the height. So I'm taking the height equal to height. I'm taking 800 pixels. So 800 pixels. Now we can run this one on the browser. So before running this, we just take the TR here and we can take the TD here. So TD. Now we can run this one on the browser. So look at this one. It's not coming. Right. So here, don't want to mention the pixels here. Just remove this one. So here, I'm just giving the border. So I forgot to give the border here. We just take the border here. Border equal to. So we'll put in the one here. Now we can take the one here. Now we can run this one on the browser. Just run this one on the browser. Look at this one. So they're having the they're having this calendar here. We can create the table, not calendar. We can create the table border. Now we just give the here. I just reduce this height to 700 pixels. 700. So look at this one. They're having the table here. Now, so we need to give here. So we need to create the like three boxes. So we need to create the three boxes. So here they're having first T are having three TDs, right? I'm taking the three. So like this, we having. So here, copy this TR. So here I'm just pasted here. So here I'm mentioning the comments for your understanding. So this is the first row. I'm taking the first row here. So this is the first row. So end of this first row. So here I'm taking end of first row. Now I'm just take the this is the second row. So one more comment. This is the second row. So end of the second row here. End of second row. End of second row. Now we just created. So here we just created 6 months here. So again we having 6 months. So for the 6 months we just created one more TR here. So here I'm just creating third month. So third row. So we just give the third row itself. So here the third row will be ended after the TR, right? So end of this third row. So end of third row here. So end of the third row. Next, so here we take fourth row. So for this fourth row, we just copy this TR. So here we just give the fourth row here. Fourth row. So here we just take end of the fourth row. So here I'm taking end of fourth row. So end of fourth row. End of fourth row. Now we can refresh this one on the browser. So look at this one. We just refresh this one. So we just created rows here. Look at this one. We just created rows here. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. 4 rows, and here each row having the three TDs, like 3 months, 3, 3, 6, 6, 12 months. So the here having the 12 months here. Look at this one. So here in the first TD, the first TD itself, we need to create the January. We need to create the January month. So here, for creating this January month, look at this one. For creating the January month, the first TD. So this is a January month, right? We just take the comments here. So I'm taking the comment. So here, I'm taking the comments January. January. So January 2020. So I'm just creating the January month. So end of this January here. So here I'm put the end of this January. So January. So end of the January here. So here we just take the inner table. Just taking the inner table. So here I'm taking the table here. Table. So I'm taking. We just take the table here. So table. So inside of table. So here I'm taking the table. Inside of table we need to write border. So here we need to write border here. Border. So border equal to I'm taking the one here and width and height. So I'm taking the width. So width as 100%. So I'm taking the width as 100% and I'm taking the height. So I'm just providing the height here. Height. I just providing the height as 100%. So I'm taking 100% here. Now we just give the width and height 100%. We just create the table here. Look at this one. This January month having like January title, right? So here I'm taking the TR here. The TR, I'm taking the TH. This TH, we just write the January month. January. So here I'm taking the January month. Next, we having 7 days. So per week we having the 7 days. So I'm just creating the 7 days. So we just take the TR here, just creating the 7 days. So here we just take Monday, Tuesday, like this. So here I'm just taking the 7 TD. So 7 TH itself. So here just give, first we need to write the Sunday here. Just mention Sunday. So after that I'm taking Monday. So I'm taking Monday here. So here I'm taking Monday. Next we have, so we can put it in the capital letters only. So here I'm taking Monday. Now here it will take Sunday. Next we have Tuesday. Next we have Wednesday. So for this Wednesday we can keep in the value here. Next we have Thursday. For this Thursday, just write TH. So we just write TH here. Next we have Friday and Saturday. So here we just have Friday. So we just have Friday on Saturday. So for this, I'm just writing Friday. Now just take one more copy here on Saturday. Look at this one. We have Saturday. So we have 7 weeks like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday. So here I'm just creating January month. So here I'm taking the January month. Look at this one, January month having, so we have 7 weeks. So like this. So here we just mention the dates here. We just mention the dates here. So I'm taking the TR. Inside of TR we taking the TD. So here I'm having the 7 TD. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here in the 2020 January Wednesday is the first, right? So for this Wednesday, so where is Wednesday in the, look at this one, they're having 1, 2, 3. So we need to give space for 1, 2, 3 here. Again it will start from 4, 1 here. The fourth TD we just give them 1, so it will start 2, so it will start 3 here, and it will start 5 here, sorry 4. So like this we can create this, just create the remaining rows. So remaining rows we just created. So I just created here, just taken the TD. Now for this TD, I'm just taking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here we have 5. So we have 6. So we have 7. We have 8. We have, and we have 9 here. We have 10 here, and we have 11. So January month having the 31 days, right? So just we can take the 31 days. So here again I'm taking the TR. For this TR we can take the TDs here. The TDs we need to take 7 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For the 7 we just write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here we just take 12. So here we take 13. We take 13, and we take 14, and we take 15 here. We take 15. We take 15. So here we take 16, and we take 17, and we take, sorry, we take 16. After that we take 17. We take 17, and we take 18, and here. So again we just copy this one and paste it here. Just paste it here. Now we need to mention. So here 19, 20. So here we can take the 20, and we have 21, and we have 22, and we have 23rd, and we have 24. So we have 24 and 25 here. So I'm just take the 25. Now, so we take one more copy. We just copy this one. We just copy this one, and we can take one more TR here. For this TR, we just write. We can change this one to 26. So we just take this 26, and here we can take a 27, and we take 28, and we take 29, and here we take 30, and here we just take the 31. So 31. So after that we just put it empty here. So they're having 31. Now we just refresh on this browser. So we just run this one on the browser. So look at this one. So look at this one. The table having. Okay, look at this. So we just remove this one. So just look at this one. We just created the January table. So look at this one in this above. So look at this one. They're having only, so it will occupy only one column, right? We need to span across these 7 columns. So like here, for span across in 7 columns, so we just write here for this January, we just write. So here, I'm just taking like a call span 7 here. Now here, look at this one. So they're having center here. So call span 7. Now we need to center of this text. So we need to center of this text. So we can do it with text align center. Just like we just created the calendar for this January. So like this we can create the calendar for all the months. So here we just copy this one. Just copy this table. Look at this one. Just copy this table here. So just copy this one. Copy here, and can go for this February. So here I'm just going for February. So here just take a comment February, February. So February. So for this February, the end of February will be there here. We just take end of February. So here we just copy this table, just copy this one, and here, so end of this February, right? So we take March here. We take March here. So here I'm just taking the March. So I'm taking the March here. So end of March. So end of March. End of March will be here. Just take end of March. So end of March. So for this March, we just taken here. So I'm taking instead of this, I'm just giving this here. So we just change this here to March. So we just change this to March. March, and here we just change this one to February. To February. So we take February. So here, let's take this. If you run this one on the browser, just run this one on the browser. Look at this one. You just run this one. So you look at this one. We just created the calendar here. Like this, we can create January, February, March here. So here I'm just copy this for all. So I just copy this for all the tables. So look at this one. So end of this first row, right? For the second row, so here, so we have for this we have April. So I'm taking the April here. So April, the end of this April here. End of April. So end of April. Now for this April, so we just copy this, and here you can go for here. So after the April, so we have May here. We have May month. So for this May month, we just take the May here. So end of May will be so here. Just take end of May. End of May here. Now for this May, we just write. So here, just create. We just paste the table here. Next we can take. So we take after the May. So we have June here, June month. So here I'm taking the June. So June month. So here end of this June here. So end of June. End of June here. End of June. So we can put it in the comment. So here end of June. So just copy this. Just copy the table here. Now just copy this table. Now coming to the third row. The third row having the third row just having. So here after June we have July. So we have July month. So here I'm taking the July. July and end of this July here. So end of this July. Now in this July we just put the table here. Now we just change this names here. Again you can go for the tables. Just change the names here. So we have May, right? So here we have April also. Just changes this April. So here we just changes this April here. Now we just change this. We just change the heading here. Just write April month. So we just write the April here. Now you can go for this. So here, and we can change this to May here. Just change this the May month. So this is a May month. So we can change this one, May here. Now go down here. So we have June month. We have June month. So here for this June month, we just change this to June here. Just change this to June. June here. Now we just go for here. We just change this to July. So we just changing to July here. So look at this one. Just changing to July. July. Now after July we have an August is there. So we can add the August here. So August. So we just put it in the comment. So here we can put in the comment. So we have August. So here I'm taking the August. So for this August, end of this August here. So I'm taking end of this August. So end of August. End of August here. Now inside of this we can paste the table here. Just paste the table and we can change this name. So here we just change this name. So changing this name to August. So here we just change this name to August here. So I'm taking August. So remaining we have September. So we have September here. So go down. So here, so end of August, right? So we have September. We have September. So here, end of the September will be there here. So here we just write end of September. End of September. Now in the September, we just write, let's take the table here. Go here, we can change this name to September. Just change this name to September. September. Now we just go for fourth row. In the last row, we having October, November, December. So in the last row, this is the fourth row, right? So here we having October. So October. So here October. So end of this October here. End of October. End of this October. Now for this October, so here just we can mention this table here and go to there. So here just change to name to October. October. October here. Now just change this name to October. So here we have after October, so we have November. So here we have November. The end of November is here. So we just take, so end of November. End of November. End of November. So here, so for this end of November, we just take the table tag. So here we just write, we can change this name to November. So here I'm taking this number. So let's take November. So for this November, so on the last one we have December here. So look at this one. I'm not changing this dates here. Later we can change these names. So I just show the structure for the creating a calendar here. Now the last month is a December. So here go there here. Just change to December here. Just change to December. Now we can run this one on the browser. See, look at this one. We just created a calendar here. See, look at this one. We just created calendar. So for this, we just created the calendar one. After that, look at this one. The border having so much of clumsy, right? So we need to mention this. We need to apply some colors for this one. So here I'm taking. So we just take this one. So here, we just write the CSS. So I'm taking the style here for this style. For this style. So here, for this style, I'm taking the table. So table tag. So for this table, so here for the table on th and we have TR and TD. So here TH and TR and TDs. So we have text align center. We have a text align center that makes the text will be center position. If I refresh this one, you look at this one, the text will be placed in the center here. Now just here, so I'm just removing this border here, just remove this border. So here first I take the background color. So here I'm just taking the, so here we just take the body, so we take the body tag here. So I'm taking the body tag. So inside of body just take background. So I'm taking the background color, so dark blue here. So I'm taking dark slate blue, or else you can take dark blue. So dark blue here, dark blue. So look at this one, they're having the dark blue. So here I'm just writing color to text, color to white here, color I'm taking the white here. Now we can refresh this one on the browser. So look at this one, just refresh this one. So they're having calendar. So look at this one, I just take here. So here I'm taking the H1. So for this H1 we can make the styles for this one. So text align center, that makes that text align center, that making the H1 as a center. I just change this color to white here for this text. After that I'm taking font size. So just write the font size. So here font size I'm writing 40 pixels. Now we can run this one on the browser. Look at this one for this H1. So here we just refresh this one. So there you get calendar 2020. So like this we can create the calendar here. So if you want to apply this border as a color, so here look at this one. So I'm just removing this border here. We're just removing this border. So I use here replacement. So here I'm just using Control H. For this Control H, so I just replace all the content with empty borders. See, I'm just taking the empty borders. Now we can run this one on the browser. Look at this one. So borders will be, so there is no border here. There is no border here. Look at this one. There is no border. So here, I'm just removing this th here. Don't want this th. So here, you just write th. So I'm taking the color white here. White. Now, you look at this one. Now look at this one. So we need to apply the border for this. We need to apply border for this table. So here, so I just apply. I'm taking the CSS property border 1 pixel solid white here. So I'm taking the white here. So here I'm taking the white. Now refresh on this. Refresh this on the browser. Just refresh this one. So there is no border here. So it is not applying border. Border 1 pixel. So sorry. So here we just apply the solid color. Mistake this one. So here I'm just applying the solid. Just refresh this one. See, look at this one. So there you got the borders here. So there you got the borders. So here we just copy this. We just copy this and paste it for th also. So here we just copy this one. We can place the th also. Now you can run this one on the browser. See, look at this one. They're having borders. We just created th here. So like this we can create the border. So if you don't want this one, so if you don't want to, see, look at this one. It is looking clumsy, right? If you don't want to this one, so we just undo these changes. We just undo these changes. So here I'm just undo this one. So here I'm just giving the font size as 40 pixels. Now look at this one. So we just refresh this one on the browser. So it will go back to the normal position. So here we just write. So here just write border collapse. So we just write the border collapse. So border collapse equal to collapse. So this means it will collapse the border and makes the single line here. So look at this one. It makes the single line. So make the single lines. So here we just write the color for this border. For this border color, we just write border color. I'm just changing this border color to white here. Now we just refresh this one on the browser. So there you get border color as a white here. So look at this one. We need to give some space here. We need to give some space here. So for this space, we just write. So here I'm just taking for the space. So here for this one is our main table, right? That is a parent table. Here I'm writing cell spacing. Cell spacing. I'm writing cell spacing like 20 pixels. So just give the cell spacing 20 pixels. So I'm just giving the 20 pixels. Now you can refresh this one on this browser. So just refresh this one. Will change this, right? Just reduce this width here. So I'm just taking this one. See? So if you want to move this one, just open this inspect tool. So just increase this. Here, go to here. So click on this one. So here I'm just changing to 90. So nothing will change, right? So it's okay. So for this one, we can give the just change this. We can give the padding also. So the padding is CSS word. Don't worry. We give the padding. We give the margins. So just refresh this one. So I'm just giving the margins here. So I'm taking margin. So I'm taking the margin 10 pixels. 10 pixels here. Look at this one. If you refresh this one, see, look at this. There you get the margin here. So if you give the margin, it's out of this one. So we just reduce this size to 90%. So here, just give this height to 90%. Now you can refresh this one. See, look at this. So like this we can create the, so here. So for this spacing, for this inner table, we need to give the spacing here. So here the spacing is not working here. So we can write cell padding, cell spacing shown in the earlier classes. Like this we can create the calendar here. So this is a calendar, creating a calendar using HTML. So we can use the CSS here. So we don't want to use the CSS. At the time of CSS, we'll use this one. So like this, we can create the calendar here. Now, using these tables, we can also create the background image. Now just open this. I'm taking the new program. So just save it, background image. So background.html. How to apply the background image for this table here. So here, so in the last sentence, in the last previous, we can see on the body section, we just give the background image. So here I'm taking new program. So click on this one. So here, give background image. Back. So I'm taking the background. So here I'm just taking the table here, table tag. So instead of table, we just give the here border 1. Now we have width. Width I'm taking 100%. So I need 100% here. So I'm just taking height. So height I'm taking 500. 500. Or else you can take a 500 here. So just take a 500. Next, so we have here, and instead of that, we can take the 3D here. Now we need to apply the background image. how can you apply the background image for this table here? So here I'm just taking the internal style sheet. So I'm taking the internal style sheet. Inside of internal style sheet, we just taking the table tag, table. So I'm taking the table here. Now this is a tag selector. We just take the tag selector. So here I'm just giving the background image. So background image, this background image, I'm taking the URL. So here we have Gale 1. So here is our image, right? So we're having images here. I'm just taking Gale 1 dot JPG. So JPG, this is the image, right? So this is our image. Now just run this one on the browser. Look at this one. We just run this one on the browser. So here, just click on this one. So look at this one. So there you get image here. See, this image is too big, right? So we just write. So we have a property like background type cover. So we have a cover. Cover, that means it will cover whole the image inside of table here. Look at this one. The table having this one. So like this, we can increase the size also. We just increase this one. So this is a CSS property. So don't worry. So this is a CSS property. It covers that background image. It will occupy the full width here. So here I'm just increase this to 600. Just increase this to 600. Now refresh this one. See, look at this one. There you got image here. So we just remove this border here. We just remove this border. So we don't want this border again. Now we just refresh this one. So we have image, right? So for this image, we need to put the text here. So for this text, so here I'm just taking, instead of TD, we just take the H1 here. So in this H1, we just write the cool nature, the cool nature, the cool nature, the cool nature. Now we can run this one on the browser. So just open this browser and refresh this one. So there you have the text here. For this text, so here we just increase the text here and apply the CSS for this text. So here I'm taking the H1. So I'm taking the H1. So here I'm just writing that, applying the color here. So color, I just write white. Color, I just write the white. Font size. So font size we need. So here I just giving the 60 pixels. Now I need to make this center. So we use text align center here. Now we can refresh this one on the browser. So look at this one. So there you get image here. So image, we can paste the text here. So like this, we can use these tables. We can design the background sections also. Like we can design a banner section. So this is a banner. For this banner, we can write the text here. So like this, we can apply the text for this table here. Now we also create. So not only this one, we also create the flag, like a flag symbol. So you just commented this one. I just put in the comment. Don't want this one. So here also, we just put it in the comment here. So I just put it in the comment. Now, so here I'm taking the table here. So I'm taking the table. So for this table, we just give the border. So we just give the border here. Border. Border, I'm taking the one here. Now we just, for this border, we just give the height and width. So here I'm taking the height. Height equal to height, I'm taking 500 pixels. And width I just take 900. Width I'm taking 900. So width I'm taking 1000 also. So I'm taking the 1000 here. Now, so we just create the flag here. So for this flag, we have a different types of flags, right? I'm just creating one flag here. So here I'm taking the three TR. So 3D. So I'm taking the 3D. So look at this one. So I'm taking the 3DDs. Now we can refresh on this browser. So we just refresh on this browser. For this one, see, we're having a flag here. Like we can create the table here. We just give the 3TDs here. For this 3D, for 3D, I'm just here. Look at this one. I'm taking the style here, style tag. In the style tag, we just give the background color. Background, background color. So for this background color, I'm just taking the blue here, blue. So here I'll just copy this one, just copy this one, just copy this style here, and we can paste it instead of this one. So we can paste this one, and here we just paste this one. So here we don't want this one. So here I'm taking white smoke here, white smoke. Now here I just take the red color. So we need red color. See, look at this one. If you run this one on the browser, we just remove this border here. I just remove this border. Now you can refresh on this browser. Look at this one. See, there you get flag here. So like this, we can create the flags in the HTML. So flags in the HTML as using the table tag. Like this, we have in the tables. The tables also using for the table layouts also. So at the time of layout session, so at the time of layout,